everybody, I hope that you're all well and you've had a good week so far and you're ready for today's learning. Let's start with our routine. I pledge to uphold the values at Grange. That every life matters. That my life matters. I will live with confidence and consideration. Kindness is strength. Well done. Let's start the day with the Grange salute. Good listening, kind hands, kind words, confidence and consideration. You join in? Good listening, kind hands, kind words, confidence and consideration. In these times of trouble, let's give ourselves a selfie hug, a selfie high five and a message to the world that together we're stronger. Should we do it together? Give yourself a selfie hug, a selfie high five and a message to the world that together we're stronger. Well done. I'd like to say a big well done to all the children who've been sending their phonics work into the year group email. It's fantastic to see all of your achievements. And now it's time for today's shout-outs. My first set of shout-outs goes to the children who have been playing games to practice applying the focus split diagraphs. You made word cards and read each card carefully and matched it to the picture on your board. For your challenge activity, you completed sentences by finding the missing focus word with the split digraph. Then you thought of your own sentences with the focus words. Great job. A big well done goes to Bathanan, Abbas, Zorsha, Idris, Dime, Gloria, Suleiman and Keshav. My next set of shout-outs goes to the children who have completed the phonics quiz. You read the questions carefully and answered them. You then use your purple pen to check your answers and to write any next steps for what you need to practice. For your challenge activity, you wrote some of your own questions for a phonics quiz. Great job. A big well done goes to George, Omar, Bathanan, Idris, Abbas, Shoria, Gloria, Aditi and Zorsha. Well done everybody. And now it's time for today's phonics lesson. For today's lesson you will need a pencil, scrap paper, a ruler, some scissors and some sellotape. Pause the video while you get these things ready. Let's go over today's key vocabulary, sound families, digraph, trigraph, special friends, split digraph and chatty friends. Let's recap the phase 3 sounds. A, E, I, O, U. R, or, ow, oi. Ear, air, Your turn. Pause the video where you say these sounds. Let's recap the phase 5 sounds. A, ow, I, E, oi. U or you, or, w, f. U or you, o, or, e, a, e, I, o, u or you. Your turn. Pause the video while you say these sounds. Today is Wednesday the 15th of July 2020 and our learning intention is to recap sound families. We're making a practical game, so you don't need to record this in your books. Today we're going to focus on sound families. The first sound family we're going to look at is A. This split digraph makes the sound A. There are also two digraphs that make the sound A. Can you remember what they are? I'll say the phrases to help you. The first one is A, may I play? And the next one is A, snail in the rain. Pause the video while you write these down. Well done. Did you remember them? There is also a single letter that makes the sound A in some words and A in others. Can you remember what it is? Pause the video while you write this down. Well done. All of these make the sound A. The next sound family we're going to focus on is E. This is the split digraph that makes the sound E, and there are three digraphs that we have learnt that make the sound E. Can you remember them? I'll go through the phrases to help you. There's E, monkey on a donkey, E, cup of tea, and E, what can you see? Pause the video while you write these down. Well done. Did you remember them? There is a single letter that makes the sound E in some words and E in others. Can you remember what it is? Pause the video while you write this down. Well done. There is one final single letter that makes the sound Y in some words and E at the end of some words. Can you remember what it is? Pause the video while you write this down. Well done. These all make the sound E. We have just gone through the two sound families that we're going to be focusing on today. These are A and E. There are also three other sound families which are I, O, U or U. We're going to be focusing on these tomorrow. Today we are going to start to make a game to help us remember our sound families. There is a game called Happy Families that is similar to the game we're going to make. Do you know the game Happy Families? Let me show you. These are some of the cards from that game. You have 4 people in one family. The top family here is called the Constable family, and the family at the bottom is called the Stamp family. Instead of having names for each of the families, we're going to have the sounds. So we're going to have the A family, the E family, the I family, the O family, and the U or U family. For the game to work, we need to have the same number of sound cards for each family. We are going to have 4 sound cards for each family, and we're going to focus on the split digraphs and the digraphs in each family. I have highlighted in blue which cards we're going to make for each family. For the A family, I have included the single letter for one of the cards that you will be making, as there are not enough digraphs. For the E family, you are going to use the 1 split digraph and the 3 digraphs for your 4 sound cards. Let's start making some of the cards for our sound family game. You will need some scrap paper, a ruler, a pencil and some scissors. I would like you to make 8 cards like this. Pause the video while you make these. Well done. Now we're going to put the sounds onto our sound cards. Let's start with the A family. Pause the video while you write these on your cards. Well done. The next sound family we're going to write is the E family. Pause the video while you write these onto your cards. Well done. You have completed the first 2 sets of sound family cards. We are going to continue to make our game tomorrow with the rest of the sound family cards. The next step today is to make a packet to hold our cards in. You will need a piece of A4 paper, a pencil and some sellotape. Pause the video while you get these things ready. Have you got your A4 paper and your sellotape ready? What we're going to do now is we're going to make a packet for our cards. We're going to make it a bit like an envelope. You need your A4 paper and you need to begin to fold it in half. But you need to move the paper down slightly so you have a little bit left at the top, which you will flap over. So you fold it and then make sure you've got a flap at the top so the cards don't fall out. You need to then get your sellotape and sellotape each side. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. Now you have your packet for your sound family game. This is the back of your packet with the flap, and this is the front of your packet. The final thing I'd like you to do is to write the title of the game, which is Sound Families. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. A round of applause for you. You have begun to make your Sound Family card game. We are going to continue to finish the game tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed today's phonics lesson. Please remember to take photos and send them to the year group email. Tomorrow we will be finishing our game, so please remember to bring your packet with the Sound Family cards that we have already made. See you tomorrow.